There isn't a single day that passes when I'm not thinking about music. Even if I'm not doing it, I'm listening to it, I'm studying it. I'm John Wilson, and I've been a conductor almost for as long as I can remember. I first picked up the baton in the mid-1980s when I was playing the piano for rehearsals for some amateur show. I can't quite remember what it was, and the conductor pulled out. So suddenly I found myself with a baton in my hand, and I hadn't a clue what I was doing, and here I am, 30 odd years later, still doing it. I'd always loved music, even since I was a toddler. I mean, my parents tell me that in my high chair, when a certain theme tune came on for the 6 o'clock news, I used to almost throw myself out of my high chair because I was so excited by this thing. And then, just rummaging through my parents' and my grandparents' record collections and finding things that I loved and I got obsessed with. And I can still remember lifting the lid of the piano at my grandparents' house and just being obsessed with this instrument. I think it was Elgar, Sir Edward Elgar, one of the sort of founding patrons of what was then the Musicians' Benevolent Fund, recognised that there was a real need to help musicians who'd fallen on hard times because there was nowhere else for them to turn. And for the past 100 years, for over 100 years, Help Musicians has been the first port of call for musicians in some form of distress or other. I'm very proud to be asked to be an ambassador for Help Musicians because I'm very proud of being a member of this profession, and I'm proud of my colleagues who really work so hard. One of the reasons I want in any kind of small way to help my fellow musicians, it's just I appreciate how hard they work and just how much time and energy and application goes into mastering your craft. And it's a precarious business, it can be very uncertain, and an organisation such as Help Musicians can offer a real sort of life raft in times of need. There are times when almost every one of us needs to reach out for help, and I see it as an honour and a privilege to be asked to help in whatever small way I can. There are certain things you can't put a price on. How do you value music? The greatest artistic minds of the last several hundred years have given us this body of work. These composers have left us these incredible riches, and it's a privilege to bring them to life. How do you put a value on that?